Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Wolford Siege. Check it out. So lately I've been having a lot of fun with both the Modao and the Palace Guards. So I'm going to bring them in. They seem to be my boys at the moment, so we're going to do that. And I believe last time I did a video, I was talking to you about that longbows were terrible, and that I'm going to take some longbows into a battle to show you why, I guess, is a good way to put it. Looking down the teams, fairly balanced, happy with that. That's good. So bear in mind that the score for this battle is not going to be good because, you know, 1/3 of my leadership is put into a unit that has extremely poor output. You know, hey, who knows? We may change that fate. We may find 3 units of archers that decide to sit motionless around my longbows, but I really doubt it. Those opportunities are extremely slim. So, let's go. Don't forget, start of the battle, hit your control key once the animation stops and you can zoom out straight away. So, what are we going to do here? First things first, let's try and rush the B point. I've taken a culverin, and what I want to do is I want to try and snipe off the 2 artillery pieces, plus any player-built ones up the back, so that we prevent the ooh, that was close. So that we prevent the bridge from being demolished. So that's primary mission number 1. This is going to be annoying. It's going to be hard to get to the pike, but we'll try. Come here, you. Oh yes. Pikes are such a minor inconvenience when you have a ton of hit points and armor. Like, what are his chances of killing me, really? Very slim. But I can hold him here all day. We'll just roll under him. Where are my friends with their berserkers? There we go. And now that is the end of his chaff that are protecting him. Boom. I might as well finish this cannon off. Alright, that is a perfect application of berserkers. Have some healing, friends. Alright, so here we go. This is where we get our little culverin out. These little green culverins are amazing. They're super cheap to buy in the marketplace, or alternatively they're super cheap to build out of resources from the open world if you're a complete masochist. They have a really awkward shooting angle, but once you're used to them, you know, usually you'll get stuff second shot. There we go. Good thing I got it second shot. I would have been rather embarrassed. Is there another artillery piece up there? There is. I can see that just on the corner there, but it is a Scorpio. That was a terrible shot. Second time? Nope. Third time's the charm. So that Scorpio up on the left there is not going to be any danger to the bridge at all. So I can either shoot the Scorpio or I can try for some of these things up the top. So I'll take some pot shots at what's going on up there. Have a try. Oh, there's some Reapers. I don't mind shooting Reapers with a culverin. That's not a problem. Except when I miss. That's of course a problem. Second shot, of course. That's what it's all about. Here we go. Now they're not going to be able to heal up there. So any damage I'm doing to the Reapers is permanent through to the battle. So the bridge is intact. We've managed to save the bridge, so quite stoked with that. Yeah, okay, right. Palace Guard, and they probably don't need us at B point, but if we're just, you know, the starter units people have taken are often not the best, so we might be running out of bodies up there. If I run up with Palace Guard, it will give a very strong boost, and we're capturing B, lovely. If nothing else, we're still going to push through to A. Look at that, look how much health the bridge has left. If we hadn't taken that culverin and knocked down the two Hwacha arrow throwers, that bridge would have been destroyed and we wouldn't be capturing B. So there's a little placement that you can do in your own games that will help increase your win ratio for you and your team. So let's go. What we got here? Some Reapers, some more Reapers, some more Palace Guard, and some extra Palace Guard. So actually that is a rather poor unit comp. And we've got some Berserkers, I mean that'll help. But I don't like the unit comp here. Not enough flexibility, not enough variety. But we'll give it a crack. I don't really want to go charging in there, I sort of want to hold a line first. These pikes are a problem. I'm just looking for an opportunity to knock them all down. Here we go. Oh, that is frustrating. That's going to cost me a few guard. Never mind. What are these? Prefectures, not a problem. We can fight those. Get off me. Annoying pike of 0 damage. Or low damage. Right. And I got noob grabbed by a noob. And he is a noob too, because he put me in the wrong place. Let's walk around him and laugh at him. Anyway, this is a problem that we're on the wrong side of the battle. We need to get through and start healing these Iron Reapers. Actually, I don't want to run all the way back. I'm going to take a death and make a bit of a kamikaze run. Watch this. Right, look at me. I'm going to make my last stand here. Oh no! Oh, well, musket bomb. Never mind. This is a couple. And we made it worthwhile. So we got 32 kills in exchange for our first unit and first death. That's not too bad. I don't think the Palace Guard themselves actually got too many, but they did take a lot of damage that otherwise our Reapers and things would have taken. And the bonus here is, of course, that they've had to divert a lot of troops up to the B point that we had already taken and away from the A point that our team are now capturing. So well done for our team on capitalising on the enemies. See the guy outside? I'm going to have to take the Modao instead of the archers. I wanted the archers up on the A point, but I don't want to get them killed. They're so fragile. So yeah, congratulations on our team for realising the need, and poor play to the enemies who decided that they would get too hyper-focused and not use their map. Alright, so I don't want to make the big run back to change to archers now. There'll be plenty of time for that, I'm sure. So if you don't have the Modao Battalion yet, some of the things about them. Number 1 is a brace, which absolutely slaughters cavalry. It's brilliant. Also slaughters infantry. 2 is a really low cooldown, like 3 seconds or something stab. And 3 is a charge that is absolutely devastating. And the reason I use top line is to enhance the 2 and 3 ability. The 1 ability is enhanced by the bottom line because they're more survivable against cavalry. So if you're a territory war player, you want the survivability so that you can take multiple units of cav. If you're a random siege player like me, then what's going on here? Then you should definitely take the extra damage, in my humblest of opinions. Love to hear your opinions on the Modao and which line is best. Bang them on down in the comments there. I'm listening. Haha. Is there anything left up here? Nope, that was an excellent massacre. Okay, so we don't have a shield, right? So we want to go wide on the flank. Those shield boys could go and stand on the point and protect the heroes. We don't need to take that sort of punishment with a very expensive gold unit without a shield. How about some cavo? I think we'll just sidestep that. Oh, and they're out of brace. Look at this. Fortebrachios out of brace are dead Fortebrachios versus these guys. And we've got some friendly Palace Guard in there doing their best as well. Are those cataphracts? Cataphract lancers. You don't see them anymore. Why? Because they're possibly the worst tier 5 cavalry. Possibly. I don't like all this damage we're taking. We'll just step out the side. I'd love to kill these shields, but we need the number 3 charge up to be able to do that. So We'll just stay nice and safe behind this wall. It looks like our own infantry's got it pretty covered. Oh yeah? It's like that, is it? Ow. We're too slow to get away, so we have to make a deal of the fight. And we have to clear these guys as quickly as possible. So I'm actually going to essentially waste the charge on these light units and then bang into brace if we can, because I don't see anybody getting out of here alive. So let's do as much damage as we can. These are, I don't know, men-at-arms or squires. But we're also killing some javelins, and we're injuring these heroes too, which should get us some assists once our team counterplay. A bit sad. I thought that was a really good move, but the enemy just had too many guys sort of to back up and reinforce, right? Everything they brought to us for a little while there was absolutely slaughtered instantly, but unfortunately we did get overwhelmed in the end. Here's these heroes that we hurt with the Modaos. We're going to get any assists? Oh yeah, that's good. One assist. We've still got a Modao left. Look at him. Hit the guy, hit the guy. Right, that might do us an assist. Alrighty, so thinking ahead now, we've got one entire unit and we need to get up on that wall ASAP. We haven't got any siege towers in, it would turn out. That's a bit of a pain. I think the ladders are going to be the fastest way up. Wouldn't normally recommend sending your archers up ladders when you haven't looked, but the battle has well and truly moved on from the A point up top here. You got to remember when you're using longbows is that they're made of what, gasoline-soaked rags, tissue paper, tinder, and other flammable items, and they will die from even getting looked at in an angry way, right? They're like that girl you dated in college who cries at everything. So here we go, and we have our massive range. But really, what are we going to do with it? All of these targets moving around at massive range, you can't, right? How many of these? Yeah, a few arrows are getting stuck in the giant drum there. But look at how sparse the damage is. The damage on these guys is low. Don't think that it's... Hang on, I just save them from this longsword that's coming up. Let's quickly dismount him. He is a new player. See his new player armor and new player weapon skins. So I know I don't have to worry about him too much. So yeah, the damage on longbows is really, really low. I mean really low. We'll start seeing if we can target some peeps. So here's some people over here on the point. They've got shields though, so I don't really want to target them. We'll try going over here. I don't know if we got the angle. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. But look at the damage we're doing. Now, I like to play prefecture archers a lot, right? You've seen me play prefecture archers a lot. Look at the damage comparison. These guys are doing between 1/3 and 1/4 of the damage that the prefectures are doing, and they're doing it a lot less often. Now sometimes, yeah, between 1/3 and 1/4. Sometimes up to 1/2 with the criticals. But look at this, shooting at a shielded unit, nothing. Shooting at a unit that is difficult to see. What's going on here? You might target them as they get smashed by the treb. Look at this, we're halfway through our ammunition now. We haven't got a single kill. So here's the thing. At extreme range, you're less accurate, especially when they're moving at all, right? You don't have the arrow dump like the prefectures. You don't have the, if you hit them, they bleed and walk away and die like the Namkans. You don't have the ultra rapid fire of the Rattan marksman. The only thing that these are really good for targeting is ranged units that are standing still. Oh look, we've finally got a kill with them. You can see on some of these lighter units, like these must be some sort of peasant pikes or pike militia. We're getting sort of up to 1600, but the other archers do more damage, man. They just do more damage, and they do it more often. Look at this, now we're shooting into a unit that's far away with a shield. It's terrible. The DPS of this unit is appalling. Now, if we could find a unit of range that's standing still, and also they have to not notice that you're shooting at them, because as soon as you start killing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 models, the owning player will move away. And as soon as they're moving, you can't hit them again. right? So this is inherently the problem of longbows. Not enough damage, not damage fast enough. They have a lot of ammo though, as you can see. You just got to be careful because just like the prefectures, they start walking towards you and towards the battle when they run out of ammo, as if the toothpick and the spoon they keep in their pockets are reliable melee weapons, which, pro tip, they're not. So I'm going to be able to show you now probably shooting on the final point. I might just go quickly help over here if we need to. There's a lot going on here, but that's okay. We're going to take that comfortably. They don't need my assistance. Alright, so we've got some ammunition again. Now we'll try and show you them firing directly. Now, they're actually more reliable firing directly without shooting into the number one circle. So they tend to hit more and do more DPS. They're more accurate this way. Ostensibly, right? They still shoot very slowly. Now, if you're wondering what their number 2 ability is, that will just start them shooting pretty much at you, and they'll target units that are around you. And that's it. It just moves. It essentially gives you the number 1 circle centered on you personally. I haven't found a reliable use for that, really. But it is what it is. Maybe you found a reliable use. Tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the longbows? Are you a longbow hater like me? Are you a longbow lover like literally nobody? Go ahead and tell me in the comments, but I cannot recommend this unit. Not over Imperial Archers, for example. Imperial Archers outclass them in every way except the range. Prefectures are better. Namcans are way better. You know, I just can't see a place for this unit on the battlefield. Now, apart from trying to pick on ranged units who are standing still that their owners have completely forgotten about. Here we go again. Let's fire a volley. Let me show you this. Watch this. I bet you we get maybe 3 hits out of the first volley. Watch. In fact, we got 1. And herein lies the problem with the longbows. Hey, I told you so. And we got a pretty terrible score because we spent half the battle trying to kill, like, what, 5 models? Did we kill 5? Yummy mooncake. We got some pretty decent experience, but here we go, 8. They're level 15, by the way, so yeah, same as Palace Guard. But they're level 15 only because they're the only purple tier unit I haven't fully leveled. They're just not up to scratch, man. I might level them and do another video. Tell me if you'd like to see that. Look at this guy, he's got 199 kills. Oh, no, he doesn't. 64 of them are peasants, right? The rest of them are good, but 64 of them are peasants. Like completely meaningless serfs. Anyway, boys and girls, it's obviously not my best work, but that was obviously quite deliberately so. You can't work well with longbows. I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.